What's up, gang? Hope everyone's feeling good after all the hard work from this weekend out at the park. Appreciate everyone that came out and showed some support or participated. Here's the warm-up for this coming week here. So we're just going to begin real basic shoulder rolls. Definitely feel the traps a little bit from the dumbbell snatches and then the clusters. It was nice to just move them around a little bit. Let's switch directions. Nice. This next part, we're going to go through a few rounds, and I just want you to pause in each position, trying to get a bit of a stretch. So keeping your shoulders pretty level, I want you to tuck your ear to the same shoulder. So left ear down to your left shoulder. Hold it for a second. You should feel a bit of a stretch here on the opposite side. Try the other side. We're going to tuck our chin down, and then we're going to look straight up. Let's do that. 2 more cycles through. Ear to the shoulder, ear to the other shoulder. You can almost imagine there's like a heavy bucket that you're holding on to with the opposite arm. Tuck your chin, and then looking up. One more. Nice. Let's just get some nice flat circles here with the arm. So keeping your arm locked out. And just imagine if you were standing, shoulder right next to a wall over here. You're trying to trace a big flat circle without touching the wall. After you get about 5 of them, I want you to pick up just a little bit of momentum. You could utilize a bit of a knee bend. We want to get to the part or point where our arm is kind of weightless and we're just generating a bit of a swing, utilizing the leg to maintain the momentum. You can feel the blood rushing to your fingers. After you get about 10 of those fast rotations, then we'll go the other direction. So same arm, just tracing real good controlled flat circles here. I'm just taking inventory of how the shoulder is feeling through the joint. 5 of them. And then we'll start to pick up a little bit of speed, only if it feels good. And if you can go any faster without compromising how the shoulder feels, give it a shot. Nice. Let's try the other arm. Nice flat circles. Woo! Feel the rear delts from this weekend. Probably some of the thrusters, some of the snatches again. Those are the heavy hitters for soreness, I believe. After we get 5, we start getting a little bit of momentum. You may notice a little bit of difference between the shoulders. No big deal. Again, like I said, just kind of take an inventory of the day or for the day. Just allow it to move freely, or as freely as you feel comfortable. Get 10 good rotations there. Then we'll go the other direction. Just tracing nice flat circles. Doing your best here to get a feel for what it means to keep your elbow locked out too. A lot of us are going to have a little bit of an arm bend without even noticing it. Try and clue into that. Just get used to being able to work or operate with a straight arm from time to time. Get some of the momentum forward now. Real empty through the arm and the hand if you can. Obviously, if you feel any sort of impingement or shoulders telling you that it's not comfortable going fast, listen to it. There's no need to force anything that doesn't feel safe there. Just kind of lightly move through it. Nice. Then we're going to get the trunk going here. We've done these before. Stand with about a shoulder width stance. You're going to twist to your left and reach with your right arm as far back as you can. Hold it for just a second. Then we'll go to the other side. You're going to round over and hug an imaginary giant medicine ball so your back is very rounded. We're going to arch. Twist. Twist. Round. And arch. We're going to do this 5 times through, so let's get 2 more cycles. Woo! Feeling pretty good. All right, so we're going to do some standing hip circles next. So doing your best to balance on one foot. We're going to go for 3 to 5 in each direction here. So we're going to begin by raising your knee up. You're going to bring it out to the side and turn it around. So I'm kind of doing it in a very segmented way, but the idea is just you want to take your upper leg through the biggest kind of circular range of motion you can. Demonstrating and talking at the same time can be challenging for the brain. All we're really looking for is whatever range you can control. So even if that means something like this in the beginning, that's fine. As you get more exposure to it throughout the week, you can try and bring it a little bit higher. If you notice there's a big imbalance between the two sides, or just that this is plain challenging for you, consider practicing it more regularly. Good to have control around the hips. Let's try both legs now going the other direction. So we're going to go back, out and around, and forward. Feel your planted foot kind of grabbing the ground. That's good. Switch legs. Woo! Nice. Then we're going to get some ostrich bounces. So keeping your legs pretty straight here. You can bounce off your shins if that's as far as you feel comfortable going. You can bounce off the shoelaces, or if you can get down to the ground, just getting some light rebounds. Feeling that natural kind of elastic bound at the bottom. Get about 20 to 30 of these. Your last one, let's hang out down here, cross your arms. Just let gravity pull on you a little bit. Again, try to keep your legs locked. Only going into it as far as it feels comfortable, and every time you exhale here, maybe you can drop a little bit lower. We're going to drop down into a squat. We're just going to bounce. Again, just trying to coax the ankles, the knees, the hips into getting ready to be a little bit more active here. It's maybe the first spot of the day, so take your time with it. Don't force anything, but as things start to open up, try and kind of move around side to side, forward and back. You can kind of rotate around the base of your ankles there with that little bounce. Just going to utilize some of that elasticity down there and get things nice and ready to move. Then I'm going to take one elbow, kind of block the knee there. I'm going to try and push the other knee out as far as you feel comfortable. If you can get to a straight arm, awesome. I'm going to hold for 10 seconds. Try the other side. Block the knee, pushing out. Wherever feels comfortable for you, however deep you feel like you can keep the squat. And hold. Last off, I'm going to get to a little downward dog. Trying to keep your tailbone tucked just a little bit. You're pushing your chest through your the little window of your shoulders here, kind of back towards your knees. And again, just getting that light rebounding through the end range of your overhead position. Again, trying to work on keeping your arms straight, so if you have to go a little bit wider through your hands, you can. We're just bouncing. About 30 times. And then on the last one, let's just get maybe 10 seconds here, a few big breaths. Hope the body's feeling good, ready to roll. 10 minutes on the nose by my timer. All right, enjoy the warm-up.